To get started on your web search for sources, start at Google, but within Google you want to go to another site called Infotopia, and this will limit your results to more credible sources. And if I was doing gun control and one of my questions was, what impact does gun control legislation have on crime rates? I might enter search like that, and then I start looking through my search results. And here I have one that's pretty recent. Study shows gun violence surged in Missouri after repeal of gun law, or whatever that might end as. And I'm kind of looking at the site and I'm thinking about KAPOW, currency, authority, purpose, objectivity, and writing style. And I'm doing an evaluation of that as I kind of sift through the page here. I see that there was an author. It comes from a news organization. And if I think it's credible based on my initial evaluation, I'm going to copy the URL, get into my EasyBib, and instead of going to database, this is a website. So I'm just going to paste it in there, the URL. I'm going to click cite it. And EasyBib will tell you what its initial thoughts are down here. It'll say credible if it thinks it's credible, or it might say maybe, or it could say it's not able to evaluate it, which means that EasyBib can't get into that website to kind of look at any background information. And because it said it's credible and it matches with my initial evaluation, my KAPOW evaluation, I'm going to click continue. And then it's going to have some red boxes in places where the information isn't complete. So I need to go back to the site and see if I can find some of that information. And the first thing I see is that I do have an author, Chelsea Coatney, and this was written on February 19th, 2014. So I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to type in the author's name. And I'm going to add anything I can. You don't necessarily have to have everything because sometimes the contributor isn't clear. It's more published by an entire website or an organization. And then I would leave it blank. But this one does have an author, so I'm going to add it. And it does have a date that it was published, so I'm going to add that as well. That adds to the credibility of my site. So I'm going to go ahead and create the citation. And there it is, all the information I need in my citation.